Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
Yo, what up? Happy Friday. It is KVJ After the Show podcast. Brought to you by Bud's Chicken and Seafood, home of the bird sauce, y'all.
That's what I could use right now.
Yeah, you need it.
I need to stay on a corn fritter diet all weekend.
Oh, man. Is it going to be a junk food kind of weekend for you?
It's definitely going to be a junk food kind of Friday for me. I am going to mess up a lot of food today.
I hear you.
Very hungover.
You've earned it.
Yeah, try the chicken sandwich, go in there, and definitely try the bird sauce.
Panda got the buffalo chicken sandwich over the weekend. I don't know if you've ever had that
I
one.
have.
It's good.
Yes.
I got the oysters. I love their fried oysters.
Their sides are on point, too. Try the coleslaw.
Don't
Okay.
forget your corn fritters either.
There's a word to the wise.
We know, Kev.
I hear you.
Trust us.
I hear you. Got a lot of stuff to get through to today. Lots of people I can cut to the chase here about the, why are you guys getting all these emails about cursing complaints?
I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people with very profanity-laden emails.
I'd like to hear a couple of those. It'll make me feel better.
First, what the fuck is up with these douchebags crying about cursing on an uncensored show? Fuck those fucking fucks. Yeah. That kind of like sums it all up.
Well, I think a lot of people that listen to the regular show, they kind of they dip the toe in the after the show, and they're like, "Wait a minute, what is
What?
this?
Yeah.
What just happened?
The Bronx swears?"
I know, right? What? Our buddy Dan also said, hey, I don't know all the ins and outs of the game, but very conservatively, I hope you'd agree that you could get 500 subscribers, and maybe you guys are selling yourself short. I like that the After the Show podcast is free, but maybe it should be a paid segment. You have unique content that's in demand, and right now you are valuing that business at less than zero because your efforts to produce it go unrewarded.
That's not true. We have a sponsor, Bud's Chicken and Seafood.
They're nailing it.
Yeah. So anyways, kind of like breaking down some of the money stuff on it.
I like it, though. He's telling us,
Yes,
though, we
no.
need to get more
Yeah.
for our bargain.
And we want to grow to that point, but you have to look at how many downloads you're getting. And we're getting into that echelon where you can start making money off of a podcast.
Yeah, and we'll see. I mean, it's ideally, I love to be able to offer up free content for people. I think that's the way to do it. And
Free
try to get
content
sponsors.
with sponsors, yes.
Yeah, you start charging. You're laying in bed with money now. It makes it all dirty, baby.
Well, it's such a tough game because, ultimately we want to offer the stuff for free. We want to have limited sponsor interruptions because we understand that not a lot of people are going, yes, commercials. But, you got to make money somehow.
Content integration. That's what I love with Buds is because we can work in their commercial and have it just be like us talking about how yummy their food is because we really do love it.
Well, when we first started the podcast, it really was, we felt bad because coming back to RMF, we knew we were going to have to play, at least in the beginning, some music, and there was going to be a lot of commercials, and we just wanted to give extra minutes to people that wanted extra minutes. It was for the love of the game, baby.
Yeah. So, a lot of people are just kind of saying, hey, look, don't take it away. And it is what it is. And, people do it. I just find it interesting and surprising when we do get those emails about the swearing on it. So,
Well, especially when you get one where, so my 13-year-old daughter was listening to the After the Show
That was pretty
podcast.
crazy, yeah.
It says when you go to download it,
It does, yeah.
18 and older. It says it.
Yeah. That's just what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's what you say when you just have to give up.
That's what you say
Yeah.
when you vomit in the hall.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is what it is.
it's one of them days. It is what it is. Jake said, Kev, the After the Show podcast is awesome. Most of your listeners with a brain realize the priority is the regular show. If you start having thoughts that it is starting to take away from the KVJ show, you need to realize that you guys are funny as hell just talking about nothing. You don't have to focus on scheduling a checklist, content to entertain on the podcast. Improv it and swear a lot. You guys are great.
Boy, I wish that guy was our boss.
I mean, we could freeform and just making fun of each other
Yeah.
for 30 minutes every day.
Yeah, honestly, like yesterday, we were sitting around the table at the Cobra Puma Golf Village up there, just kind of like in the bar. We kept forgetting like golf was going on. They kept shushing us. We were so loud.
We're so close to the putting green and we're
Yeah.
so loud.
we were, man.
Yeah.
Like pirates.
Looking back on yesterday, I had no intention of really being a pirate out there.
No,
And I was kind of a fuckface. I just was having a good time.
Yeah,
I was
I had a
having a
great
good
time.
time.
Sometimes you get caught up in it.
Yeah.
The weather was perfect.
It was, yeah.
Everything was falling right into alignment. We had those bear trap
Yeah.
tickets, which are fancy.
Well, I felt bad too because the one security guard, he must have told us we had to leave like 3 times, and I was doing drunk girl trivia, and I got caught up. Plus, I had a wicked buzz, and then
Yeah.
being caught up in it, I forgot he told me to do that.
Yeah, and I, for whatever reason, I don't know why I drank the shots. I just shouldn't have. I violated my own policy. Like, I'm not doing any kind of hard alcohol. I was good until I
Ken
did
was
that.
walking around looking like Sting circa 1988 with that peaceful ass outfit on.
Yeah, I was.
Linen pants are nice.
They
They were so cool. Yeah,
You weren't wearing any underwear, were you?
absolutely not. No, I
I
was
could
all
see
about.
your butt.
We
Yeah.
all could. We could see some of your sack too.
It's kind of part of the game. Yeah, kind of part of the game. I should have just had like a window around my nuts.
You put the cock and peacocking for
I did,
sure.
Yeah. Oh no, but boy, was I cool and comfortable.
You
Yes.
did. You had a very cool vibe to
It
you.
was lovely. Yeah, I had a great time. Yeah, I enjoyed myself. So yeah, I wish we had mics on that because that was pretty funny. I don't even know what we were talking about. We were just kind of cutting up, but
I
I was like,
felt
"It's some
bad."
good
Oh,
stuff."
I know what we were talking about. We had a little debate
Yeah.
about what happened on the last Best Boat Bars tour, which wasn't on a boat, it was on a bus, whatever. So Jason goes to get on the stripper pole
Yeah.
on this bus, and the stripper pole comes unhinged from the bus
It
and
does.
falls over onto one of the really nice KVJ Nationer guys
Yeah.
who was on the bus, and immediately this Easter egg size knot pops out of this guy's
Right.
head.
I swear to you on everything, and I know you don't remember it. That was the first poll thing that happened. That was not me. Everyone was so shocked because 10 minutes later, I forgot that happened, and I jumped on the pole, ripped it down, hit the TV, and that hit a lady like in the back of her shoulder. I know that guy. That guy is awesome. Every time he comes to an event, I have heart-to-hearts with him and his girlfriend. I did not hit that guy in the head. I swear to you, and he will back me up on that. I'm
All right.
telling you.
I mean, I need to talk to this guy because I just remember it being you and me feeling so guilty.
No, I did do that, but I did it after, and I hit somebody. It wasn't him because I remember thinking, "Holy shit, that guy's got a fucking unicorn thing on his head."
Right.
And I was thinking, "Think I didn't do that? It
It
wasn't
was
me.
very pronounced.
It
I do
wasn't
remember
me."
that.
All right, maybe it wasn't you.
I swear, for a guy that drinks a lot, I do have a decent memory. I actually have a shitty memory.
Then it broke the TV too, right?
I had to pay for that. Yeah, more shit that I had to pay for that I broke. I had to pay for a lot of shit that I
These
broke.
events are very expensive.
It kind of wasn't your fault. I mean, it was a best boat bar tour, and it wasn't on a boat.
Well, then I saw a salesperson, and like the tone was, "Oh, Jason broke the." I'm like, I'll just fucking pay for it. It'll be easier.
Yeah. Well, guess the rest of the weekend we can lay low.
I think I'm gonna lay low.
Yeah, you guys are going to recover. You might be better by Monday.
Are you gonna do the baseball thing with me in the morning, or you don't know yet? Still,
Not sure. I'm not sure. Depends upon what's going down with the Queen and Cannon.
I got an email from Palm Beach Gardens Baseball. They heard us talking about it.
Yeah.
And they are so excited to have you out there, Jay Bird.
good. Hopefully, they also heard the part about me throwing up, drinking too much in the hallway.
They don't
They hear
care
you
about that.
Talking
They,
about throwing out the first bitch.
they love you.
that slipped. I had a lot of weird things today.
Let me see. This email from Chelsea says, "Hey, when are we going to get an in-studio drunk cast? We used to get an hour podcast when you guys drank. Can you bring in like a mixologist or just have Vicious V make different shots for you guys to try? Can you recreate the tipsy bartender drinks?" Just a thought. Yeah, we do love doing those. That's why it's like, yeah, anytime we're drinking, we try to get, cameras, microphones in front of us.
Yeah,
it's just fun.
The drinking podcast might be my favorite thing in the world. Those
Yeah.
are a lot of fun.
They are fun. It's just challenging for the rest of your day.
It is.
Not the rest of the world is like very hammered, and then when you show up and it's like 4 and you're completely like ready to go to bed.
Because you got to Uber home, and then you got to come back and get your car.
Oh yeah, no,
It's a whole thing.
And then you're hungover by 4:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
That's depressing as shit.
It's tough. It kind of throws everything out.
It does.
Yeah, there's a reason why people drink at night. Ashley said with the No Name Movie game, if you take Jason out of the No Name Movie game or get rid of it, I will completely lose my mind.
No, we won't take him
No.
out. We would never take him out.
Yeah, do not cancel the bid. Yeah, a lot
If
of
you
people
take him out,
like
it's not
that.
as fun.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I saw another comment today. It's like, you got to take Jason out. I'm so sick of hearing this bullshit. So, that's serious. I saw it.
Everybody looks forward to when you play.
I don't know if everybody does.
Ashley from Vero said we ought to put suits in there. But you know what? I think today everything was right with the world. Denny's wound up getting the win.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it did change up.
I got to also make this note. Denny's is currently holding 2 belts right now.
Yeah, he's got the weed belt. He's got the No Name Movie Game belt.
I mean, you got to walk around Publix with those things.
He's a champion.
Yeah, he is. He's a
Yeah,
champion.
he looks like
Crazy train.
it. Yeah.
He is struggling bad today.
Yeah, I think we all are.
He's
Yeah.
really bad. He's walking to the vending machine. He's like, I can't believe it's here. I'm like, what? Today? I hear him.
It's tough.
It's so tough. I could not believe today came. I was so pissed off at everything.
I was so looking forward to yesterday, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait. And then it was here, and then when it ends, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I had a plan. Maybe I'm like going, okay, I'm gonna have like 3 or 4 beers, and I was right on that schedule. And then, man, why did I have that? I think it started with the dark and stormy. I think
The shots taste so good. Well, every time somebody gets a birdie, too, they make those dark and stormies only $5.
Right, yeah.
So they go from 9
that's where it got me.
to 5, and you're like, it's a deal.
Somebody went up and bought a whole bunch of them, and they're like, "Oh, we got an extra one. Like, you got to drink." I'm like, I'm not.
I saw
drinking
that- I
hard
saw when that
alcohol."
happened.
Yeah,
You drank it, but it was good, though.
It was good, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's a free drink, and that was the other thing where it's like I didn't want to spend a ton of money out there, and I'm like, so I was trying to kind of keep that down. I'm like, well, okay, it's a free drink. This will probably be my last drink. And then the free shots started happening, and then
There was a lot of them, man. People were pumped. There was like a certain time hit in the
Yeah.
Wolves game.
Did you guys ever go over to the bear trap side? Because when I
Yeah.
left you,
Yeah.
you guys were still at the Puma side.
The
we got kicked out of the bear trap. They shut it down. They kicked us out of
That's
that.
when I got in trouble.
That's
Well,
when you heard the guy yelling, "Get out of here!" That was
Well, and in that guy's defense, at that point, Denny's had lit up his e-cig 3 different times after he said, "There's no smoking up here." He's like, "Oh, I forgot. My bad, man. Let's do another fucking shot." Like all of a sudden, he gets this big thing of energy. Let's get it on. And man, I'm trying not to drink, and we're talking to this one girl. He's like, "Come on, bird, do a shot." Pussy, do a shot. I'm like, Denny's, calm down. People can hear us.
I know, right? Oh,
I'm like, calm down, and then I
He's
walk.
yelling pussy at a golf tournament.
And then I walk away and throw up in front of everybody.
There weren't a lot of people partying real hard out there yesterday, and it was just like us. So we really stood out.
We definitely stood out because I had 5 to 7 old dudes in those fucking those golf aprons. You got to keep it down. They're golfing right now. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot.
well, then don't put the bar so close to the putting green.
Hey, what are you doing?
I mean, you can't back that thing up.
Yeah, we went out there completely forgot a golf tournament was going on, and just
Next year, I hope we do Friday instead of Thursday.
Hey, I can't do Thursday.
I can never do Thursday again.
And drink. Yeah.
No. It's not going to work out for me.
No.
Sorry.
No.
We tried it.
And if you're out there, you want to drink.
Yeah, no, it's
Well, what the fuck? What are you going to do?
Yeah, if we were out there not drinking, we'd be like, okay.
that was really what kind of fucked everything up. The whole time I'm thinking, all right, you're drunk right now. It's already getting late. You have to edit Drunk Girl Trivia. That was in my head the entire time going to bed. So I was waking up, Drunk Girl Trivia. Drunk Girl Trivia. I know.
It haunts you.
It does.
This email from Megan said, hey, can somebody please explain to me how it is that Jason is terrified of the second story but then rents a 2-story apartment? I'm very confused.
I did not have a 2-story apartment. The one I had was I've had a 2-story apartment. It's different, and I know it doesn't make any sense. A 2-story in a comfortable area is fine because I know that surrounding. But if like at the mall, it's wide open spaces, and I'm not able to. My legs start to become paralyzed. I can't. I don't know how else to.
Wide open spaces.
Yeah, look. To answer the question, I don't know. I'm real fucked up. I have no idea.
Somebody said, love you all, and the best thing you guys have done in years is adding the vivacious Denny's and the very handsome suits. Oh, look at that.
We do got quite a crew we're developing here.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Keep doing what you're doing. My mornings would never be complete without hearing your voices. Much love to you all, and Bigfoot is raw. This is from Nick in Alabama, clearing up how they do showers in the military. Said, just to let you know, the reason why they do the fast showers is because everything is literally scheduled down to the minute. And since there are so many divisions going through it at one time, if one division misses their assignment, it throws everyone off. That's why it's such a strict time schedule.
Still, I mean, that just seems like, wow, so tough.
But I think they're doing that to get you tough. That's why they're doing that.
I guess I'm too soft.
So
It's all about discipline.
Yeah, do you think somebody going into the military who's very undisciplined? I mean, they're going to the military to. Do you think they come out of there a completely changed human being, or
Well,
do some people get pissed off that they're doing
There's
it?
some people get in and get kicked out. So I mean, it's one of two things: either you conform to them because they don't conform to you. You conform to the military.
Okay, so if you're a dick, like I'm not running, they just kick you out.
Well, they're going to be like, yes, you are going to run.
No, I'm not.
And then they'll just discharge you.
Bye.
Got ya. Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, because obviously, well, like, why are you here then? You know, this is the military.
Right.
There are things you have to do.
You signed up.
And isn't that discharge thing something that follows you around for the rest of your life that doesn't look good?
Well, I mean, it doesn't look great. I mean, it's not like you're not going to be able to get jobs and stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, if people go back and look, you're not going to have the military, on your resume. Yeah, and they're not going to give you, it's just like an employer.
Don't you have a lot of family in the military, don't you?
I do, yeah. Yeah, very military family. Yeah, my whole family's been through it. In fact, a lot of them have, they made a career out of it. Yeah, yeah. They did the whole thing, and they retire really early.
And they got good pension plans and retirement.
Yeah. I got my aunt and my uncle. Both have done it. They retired lieutenant colonels.
Wow.
And the military, and one lives in Lakeland and the other in Virginia Beach. And they just, I don't ever remember them being in the service. Like I think they were out in their 30s.
Were they ever in a war or anything? They fight?
No, I don't think it worked out that they had to go fight. They pretty much just did the training and all that kind of stuff. I mean, a lot of it, honestly, that I know now we've had all the terrorist stuff. So yeah, more people have found themselves over in the Middle East. But yeah, I mean, for a good while there until 9/11, yeah, it was just between Vietnam and that, you were just kind of chilling basically. Not too bad. Nick also said, hey, on another note, what the fuck happened to Lindsay Lohan's dumbass accent she was making up? She was talking about that headscarf the other day.
That girl's weird, man.
I mean, your typical attention. She's looking for attention.
And it could, honestly, she hasn't been in the United States for a long time, for years. I mean, she hasn't lived here. She's been overseas forever. And that does happen. When you hang around people, you do kind of like start to, your dialect changes and your accent changes. So, I mean, I know we make fun of like the Madonnas and stuff like that. But, I mean, if you hang out with, somebody constantly, then you kind of start mirroring how they sound. That's why we have accents in the first place.
When I went up to Chipola Junior College, which is in the panhandle of Florida, it's in the backwoods of Florida. Everyone's got twang, and they all called him a penny. And when I came back 3-4 months later, Penny.
Oh.
I came back. Hey, Dad, what's going on? What's up, Mom? Like, what the fuck happened to you?
Right? Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah. If I went back home to Logan for a while, I'd probably come back and sound a little bit more country.
Do you have do you do this where you talk to yourself? You have like an internal monologue?
Yeah.
So sometimes if I hang out with like my friend who's British, all my internal monologue is all British sounding. Is that weird?
Yeah, I don't know if I actually even have a voice to mine. It's just thoughts.
And
mine definitely has a voice.
My question too: do British people get offended if you start doing British accent, or is that just kind of fun? Do they think it's fun, or are they like, oh, this bloody Americans?
I would think they would think you're mocking them.
But don't they do it to us too? Because I've seen British people really put on an awesome American accent. It sounds
dead on. Yeah, I think they a lot of times do better American accents than we do British.
Yeah,
I think my British is pretty spot on.
You do, huh? This one from Ryan in Lake Worth said, "Hey Jaybird, do you still plan on taking dance lessons this year? If I recall correctly, this has been on your New Year's resolution list since 2013."
Man, motherfuckers are...
They're on you.
They are all day long. The text messages, they were on me all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. No, I don't know.
What?
I would love to.
If you want to go do it, the Palm Beach Ballroom was one of our Stars Ball sponsors, and I know they would teach you.
I really would like to do hip-hop dance.
Hip-hop dance?
I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I think it's good stuff. I mean, I used to like be a good dancing, but it's like, yeah, I mean, women seem to love it. A lot of couples do it, and it seems to be great. My son's doing it. He got runner-up at Ohio State last weekend.
Did he?
Yeah, that's kind of his little side thing that he does in between studying. He's doing the ballroom dancing. And
speaking of your son, I had a nice talk yesterday with Cannon about wrestling. I am so glad your kid is in wrestling. He's beaming with excitement.
He is. That's his whole world.
You could tell he just discovered it. Oh, he is.
He did.
When I was bringing up like Stone Cold Steve Austin, he's like, yeah, I know Stone Cold. He knew them all. I was very impressed.
It's amazing what he has done in it was 2 weeks ago, I think. I picked him up from school, and he's like, Dad, I can't. It was blowing his mind. He showed me this video of these guys. He had just like discovered it on YouTube, and he couldn't believe what was happening. And I'm like, I was just kind of laughing it off. I'm
You're like, it's the WWE.
Yeah, right. And then he has not stopped. It's wall to wall. That's all he does is watch the videos. He's got the video game now. He's got the figures. He just got a wrestling belt. And he's so obnoxious now.
He loves John Cena. That's his guy.
He comes up and he like
You
gets
can't
in my.
see me.
Well, he does the whole. Yeah, he does the whole like you can't. I'm like that doesn't even make sense. Of course I can see you. You're right in my face. I don't even get. What is this? You can't see. What is this? Is he hypnotizing you? Like, what the hell is this?
I have to play you the clip where John Cena battle raps a fan. He's just like, it organically happens.
It's just so unbelievable.
It's so cringy, but you have to see it.
And so my son is like coming up with the bell. He's like, yeah. And he's like, it's so obnoxious. And I'm like, I'm in bed. And anytime I like lay down on the bed or the sofa, it's like a wrestling match. He comes in and jumps on me and like,
The greatest tag team of all time would be Zombie Hulk Hogan and Zombie Hulk Hogan Jr. That would be the greatest tag team of all time.
Most annoying.
me and Cannon are going to...
Zombie Hulk Hogan Jr.
You would be so pissed off.
I'd be so annoyed.
You can't even fit that on a belt. The title's so long.
Me and Cannon, we break into your sleep and, hey, what's up, brother? I'm back. And Cannon's dressed up like Hulk Hogan too.
That'd be an awesome video.
We have to do this.
We have to do this, huh? Yeah. Let me see. Somebody else sent an email. Boca Steve said, hey, just like you, I had 2 appointments on Monday. Set alarms 2 hours before as usual. Alarm didn't work for either. I double-checked. It was set correctly. I have a Samsung, so who knows? Yeah, I'm going to have to get a backup alarm thing. I can't figure it out.
Just get an old school alarm clock, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
That sucks.
I mean, the only thing, though, is, I was really hammered, so, maybe
But you looked at it, though.
I did.
And you saw this morning that it was set right.
My wife's like, yeah, hey, you got to get up. And so, I don't know. But those shots might have kicked in my sleep. They might have, because I don't know why I was drinking them so late, I know. And I pushed them off on somebody else. I think I wound up with one other shot at the bar. I was trying to just drink like a regular beer. I'm like, okay, just beer is enough. And
I remember we did one right before I left, and then that's when I was trying to get Denny's to leave.
Yeah.
And that's when we got that
That was the grand one, yeah.
And as soon as it went in, I go, oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. And I did throw up and leave the premise right away. I didn't throw up and mingle.
No, yeah, you came back to me like, hey, I just threw up in the hall. I'm gonna leave. I'm like,
Kevin
okay.
about pissed himself laughing. As a police officer is walking me out.
The only thing that sucks is that we didn't get that on video yet. We're still trying to find the security footage of you vomiting in the hallway.
I can't believe that one security guard knew about it. There must have been
They
talk.
all have earpieces, so they all talk to each other.
And I'd imagine that's a pretty secure area with cameras at every angle.
We know a guy in there. I could call him and find out.
I like to know. Boca Steve also said, hey, calling you out, Wrongston. He said, the email I sent about the F-15s, I said 14 minutes below, whatever. So anyway, that was the getting to Mar-a-Lago. Anyway, we know it's minutes. Another one here, Teeth Dream from Allison in Jupiter. Said, I heard you guys talking about dreams where your teeth fall out on Wednesday's show, and I used to have that dream a lot. When I looked it up, it said that it means that you care what people think about you. I thought that hit the nail on the head. Since my confidence is higher now, I don't have that dream much anymore.
I always dream, too. Another reoccurring dream I have is that I did not graduate from college, and I'm at my old high school, and I'm asking people, have you seen my diploma? And no one, like, you didn't fucking graduate. And everyone's like laughing at me. Yeah, it's a reoccurring dream. It's really horrible. Sometimes I'm naked. It's terrible.
Yeah, it didn't go off well, huh?
No, but I'm very fascinated by reoccurring dreams because that has to mean something.
It does.
Denny believes that those dreams don't mean shit and that it's just, kind of, I disagree with that. I think they do mean something.
You think so?
Do you?
I don't know. I mean, they're interesting. I don't remember a lot of my dreams. And, I mean, what could they possibly mean? I remember one from this week, and it was so weird. I was, for some reason, I was going to be driving a golf cart across the San Joaquin Valley in California.
Seems safe.
And Mick, our production guy, was setting me up, and he's like, oh, by the way, I put something in there special for you. I was like,
what?
Okay, I don't know. I never got to that. And then I started getting into the golf cart, and this, big kind of like root had grown up over the golf cart and was like growing into it, and we were trying to peel the root off of the golf cart before I could drive it. And it was just like,
I know what that means.
What the hell does that mean?
That
it makes
root,
no sense.
That root represents the music on the show, and it's holding you down. It's binding you.
I couldn't get anywhere.
You're making progress, and you're struggling. You're like, oh, I think I finally. Oh fuck, no, I got to play another Justin Bieber song. That's really what that is. It's binding you big time.
And our show's a golf cart.
The golf cart
And
is.
I'm trying to travel a long distance in a golf cart, so I'm going to get nowhere quickly.
Exactly.
I think it means you want to blow Mick.
Really?
Yeah.
Or maybe you want some weed, plants, roots.
Who knows? Who knows? Does this sound like a good munchy food? Firework Oreos are coming out.
Spicy?
No, I think what they're going to do, it sounds like they're putting Pop Rocks in them, in the cream.
All right. They're getting too cute.
They're way too cute.
Tapping out. I don't like that.
Not feeling that. And if you like the naked chicken chalupa, Taco Bell is going to be getting rid of it. It's selling well, too. That's the weird thing. They said it actually exceeded their expectations. They're $2.99. It's available in their $5 box. The shell-less sandwich is with all white chicken and stuffed with lettuce, tomatoes, cheddar cheese, and avocado ranch sauce.
Panda got it the other night, and I had a bite of it. The chicken is the shell.
That's kind of cool.
The chicken is the outside, so
Love
you
it.
hold the chicken part, and all the inside is like the lettuce, tomato, all that.
If it's doing well, why do you get rid of it?
Maybe it was a McRib kind of deal.
I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of the let's only do it for limited time, because what if you really do love an item and you want to eat it in August and it's not around?
There's got to be some science behind it. These guys spend all day thinking about this shit.
Yeah, I guess. But
I mean, so do I, though.
Yeah, but you don't have money invested.
I'm no scientist. I'll give you that.
I mean, you do have money invested, but you don't have an income on the line.
It's going to be an interesting lawsuit. There's this North Carolina woman that is suing Anheuser-Busch after a photo that she posted to Facebook was being used in the beer company's advertising without her permission. The photo shows the woman wearing a fake mustache and sipping from a bottle of natural light. She said the photo was posted to her Facebook page 4 years ago, and it's now popped up on coasters, posters, and other promotional materials for the beer's Every Natty Has a Story campaign. She's like the face of it, not making any money.
That's not cool.
Yeah, they should. She should get paid.
Well, and this is the one thing I wonder when this is going to finally happen. This is like one of those stories you saw coming, because Facebook says as soon as you post something up there, they own the rights to it. And a lot of people haven't said much about it. They're like, oh, okay, whatever. But now
they're selling your pictures.
Well, companies realize that. They're no dummies. They're saying, hey, let's go on to Facebook and they probably paid Facebook for the photos.
Cut her out of the
deal. And it says that when you sign up for Facebook, though. I mean, so I don't know where this lawsuit is going to go. She's suing for copyright infringement, invasion of privacy, and violation of the right of publicity.
I think she's so right.
Who
is the fucking mafia? They can make up their own rules and they're allowed to exploit you.
But, I mean,
you signed it.
Yes.
But everyone's got to have a Facebook page.
Actually, you don't.
No, I know. And in fact, I know people who don't have Facebook, and
they're so happy.
Live a pretty drama-free life.
They smile.
Yeah, I mean, this is really going to be the argument. Facebook is doing so many things to make money off of that site now. It's unbelievable. But, I mean, yeah, if they do this, I mean, come on. I mean, how many other companies are going, and I'm sure Facebook made money.
Oh, yeah.
Because they had the copyright. But it says that when you post something up there, it now becomes Facebook's. And that was the one thing we discussed when we first started putting KVJ TV up there, is like, as soon as we put it up there, like, Facebook owns this stuff, this content we're doing, at least this version of it. So
I mean,
they could if they wanted to, they would, but they could have taken it and resold it.
I mean, we think
and made the money. We wouldn't have made dick, and we probably would have had the same lawsuit.
They are a bunch of assholes, and they got their own rules that they say, yo, well, you can do this and you can't do that. They block so much shit. They play God, is what they do.
Yeah,
God of content.
But when you're that big, you can do it.
They are the God of content.
Damn it, they got us. Fuck.
Yeah.
Facebook, man.
You signed your rights away.
Yeah. So that's it. And, I mean, we're all slaves to it. We all feel like we got to have Facebook.
If you ever have a complaint with Facebook, good luck having them reach back to you. They don't give a shit.
And we all have it. And there's just this survey that came out. 42% of people said that stuff they see on social media stresses them out. Almost half of us are stressed out by our social media and the stuff that we see. Yet we keep going back. It's so weird. Like, why? Why are we just not saying, you know what, screw it?
We're so curious.
Whatever it is, yeah, I think it's the whole fear of missing out.
Yep, FOMO.
Yeah, everybody's got that, and that's just a human condition, and that is stronger than the pain we feel from all the stuff we have to endure.
I can totally see how reading stuff on social media can give you the blues for sure. Because it's not like getting in an argument at a party or something where the argument happens, a few people see it, and then you move on with your day. People say mean shit, and it's hanging there for everyone to see at any time, 24 hours a day. And if something's really bothering you and it's up there, that sucks.
Yeah. So that's kind of the whole deal. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with this lawsuit, because will Facebook win? And if they do, will people start being more protective of what they put up on Facebook? And, you know, if they lose, that'll be interesting as well. But hey, if I'm a company and I want to have artwork like that, it's probably a lot cheaper to go and steal some photo off of Facebook than to, you know, pay the rights for a new model and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
To do it, you know, and it looks real, it looks more
authentic.
Organic and authentic.
Because it is.
It is. Absolutely.
Damn.
Before we bail out of here today, I got to say what I've got this email from our boy Chase. Great dude, man. Chase in Vero. Works at Chick-fil-A.
Chase.
Always go up there when my daughter would play at Dodgertown. We'd hang out a little bit. He and his girlfriend are fantastic people, big KVJ listeners. And he said, you guys have been with me for a huge part of my life, and you've been with me for my entire relationship with my future wife.
Nice.
To put into perspective, we have been dating since Panda and Virginia started dating.
Oh.
She visited your station and brought you guys chicken minis.
I remember that. I always remember when people bring us hot piping chicken minis.
Yeah. She came with me to the Vanilla Ice block party and was dragged inside Dirty Martini by Virginia. I would love for you all to read this on the air as a memory, because today I am proposing to the love of my life.
Nice.
Nice work.
Yep. So he said, we don't listen live, so I don't fear her hearing this. And also, we will both be working as this is read. Thank you all for being in our lives as conversation starters, fun laughs, and cool people to meet. I can't wait to see you guys again after she has the ring. I'll send engagement pictures after we get them taken. Your adoring fan from Vero Beach and also works at Chick-fil-A. Chase.
Well, I hope we get an invitation to the wedding, but more importantly, I hope you have an open bar at your wedding.
We have, I believe we have met them in person.
Oh, yeah, many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have. So congratulations. You guys are listening to this on that time delay. Enjoy your life together. And
I love how you just read off all the times we've met them, and he goes, I believe we met them in person.
yeah.
You know, I realized halfway through I shouldn't even said anything because I was, you know,
I can't let that hang out there like a fart.
Yeah, you're right. I kind of was like, I'm
gotta
like, I'm like the poor
acknowledge.
guy's been beaten down enough, so I kind of let that.
I mean, people listening are like, really, Jay Bird?
I'm in a battle with sales right now. I just got an email and I'm reading it and it's really fucking throwing me. So.
You're not in a battle mood.
I'm not.
All right, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the emails. You can always get us the comments, mail at kvjshow.com. Have an amazing weekend. We'll talk to you back here on Monday. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.